Not all that long ago, we unveiled a new Open to Weather World designed to honor and celebrate the rich history of meteorology at Penn State. Some of the folks in the Open, including Charlie Hostler and Joel Myers, may be familiar to longtime Weather World viewers, but one face you may not recognize is Alfred Blackadar, who was head of the Department of Meteorology from 1968 to 1981 and a pillar upon which the department's reputation was built. Dr. Blackadar passed away last week at the age of 94. Educated in astronomy at Princeton, Al Blackadar joined the Army in 1942 and was sent to New York University to study meteorology, then to Iceland during the war, where as a forecaster he briefed military transport pilots flying across the Atlantic. After the war, he got his PhD in meteorology at NYU and came to Penn State in 1954. As a scientist, Dr. Blackadar was a giant in the field of boundary layer meteorology, the study of the lowest few thousand feet of the atmosphere. And as a pilot, he loved to observe it up close and personal. In one of his first papers, he helped explain why a channel of fast winds often develops just above the surface at night, posing a threat to air travel. His theory of this aptly named low-level jet stream is still referenced more than 50 years later, and some computer models still use the so-called Blackadar scheme to represent the winds in the boundary layer. As department head, Dr. Blackadar believed strongly in assigning the more experienced faculty to teach basic classes, a philosophy he shared with me in 2010 when we celebrated 75 years of meteorology at Penn State.
We assigned our faculty to teach various courses, and I did my best to see that the senior people taught some of the elementary courses of our students. I always felt that this was a very important factor in the success of our graduates. We were able to get some very talented people.
When a wide-eyed high school senior from Steubenville, Ohio visited Penn State in the fall of 1978 trying to pick a college, Dr. Blackadar was the first person I met in the department, and he was very persuasive. Al Blackadar is one of only 3 Penn State meteorology faculty ever to serve as president of the American Meteorological Society, the nation's largest professional organization of atmospheric scientists. For many years, when the society helped to publish the popular magazine WxYz, Dr. Blackadar served as its executive editor, helping to bring the science of meteorology to the weather hobbyist. This department, this university, and the national and international atmospheric science communities owe a huge debt of gratitude to Dr. Alfred K. Blackadar. His influence will live forever in the science he refined, the faculty he mentored, and the students he taught.